Welcome back to another episode of the Obsessive Compulsive Detail Shop. So, today we're going to be cleaning a floor mat. Now, remember, at the Obsessive Compulsive Detail Shop, if you do it any other way than the way I tell you, then it's not the right way. So, first, we want to practice safety. So, we want to get out our gloves. We want to make sure we look at our gloves. And oh. Okay, this glove has a smudge on it. So this is a good opportunity to show you how we throw away our refuse. So when we just don't throw our refuse into the garbage can, no, that's not the proper way. We get out our little Ziploc bag and we put our refuse into the Ziploc and we seal it. Make sure you push out all the air. Now, then we take our plastic bag and then we place that Ziploc bag with our refuse in it. And we get our plastic bag and we fold it over. And then we fold it again. And then we get out our stapler. It must be a swing line. Now, our refuse is ready for the trash can. Now, we don't just throw, let me put my stapler back in the drawer, close it. We don't want any injuries. Now, we don't just throw our refuse into the garbage can. That's improper. No, we always use the two-bucket method. Why do we use the two-bucket method? And let me just remind you, at the Obsessive Compulsive Detail Shop, we use the two-bucket method because it's the only way to do it. It's the only way to throw away your garbage. If you're only using one bucket, well, you're just uninformed. If you're using 3 buckets, you're just dumb. We use the 2-bucket method when we throw away our refuse, and I'll explain, because when we have more refuse, we don't want to throw one refuse on top of another. No, that's improper. We want to throw our other refuse into the other bucket. Then we can take them to the trash can and we can dump them later on. Okay, so now, almost forgot our gloves. Don't want to get any gooey stuff on our hands. Make sure we put on our gloves. I've already inspected this one. This one is good. I'll make sure that's on there properly. Okay, let's look at this one. This one's good. Oh, the finger is down inside of itself, but that's okay. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's a little wrinkly, but we'll let that slide because we have a very important job to do. We're going to clean this very dirty floor mat. So what do we do first? First, we're going to grab our microfiber towel. This is not a Walmart microfiber towel. If you're buying a microfiber towel from Walmart, please quit your job right now as a detailer and go do something else. We take our little brush out of our sealed Ziploc bag because we don't want the dirty brush touching anything else that's possibly clean. When we lay that bag right there on the table, we take our cleaner. And so what we're going to do is we're going to now, you never want to spray directly onto the material, especially if it's a leather or vinyl. If you're doing it that way, if you're spraying it right on, you're doing it wrong. You need to quit detailing and go do something else. So we spray it onto the brush, a few sprays, and then we seem to have a problem here. Let me just put this back in my bag because I have to take care of something. Make sure we put that back in. See, it's got the spray. That's gooey. Don't want that touching anything else. We seal it up. We get all the air. We close that up. Oh, there's just a little bit of air in there. Get that out. Seal it up. All right. Put that back there. We'll move our spray because we don't want to spray ourselves in the eye. That would be very unsafe. Okay. So what I just noticed on this part of the floor mat, it has a tear in it. Now this is, I took this out of a car, so it's been used, it's dirty. It has a little tear right here. We just simply can't have that at the Obsessive Compulsive Detail Shop. Everything must be in order. It must be free of defects. You want it to be able to be nice and defect free. And I just found a defect. There's just a little tiny tear right there. So no problem. We'll just take out our scissors. Always face them away from you. You don't want to impale yourself with a set of titanium scissors. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to have to remove this damaged section, right? So remember, safety first, cut away from you, and make sure you cut. If you're going to do this, you cut at a 45-degree angle. So we're going to just cut at a 45-degree angle, being very careful. Okay, we've removed the damaged part. Now we don't just throw this into the garbage can. No, 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 that would be wrong. So we're going to get out our, right, you got it, Ziploc bag. We're going to throw our refuse into the Ziploc bag. This is a fun part for me. I'm going to make sure we get all that air out. And then we take our refuse and we put it into a plastic bag. The reason we do this, we don't want garbage touching other garbage. That's just not the obsessive compulsive way. We fold it this way, we fold it that way, and then we take our swing line stapler and then we staple that. Now our refuse is ready for the second bucket in our 2-bucket garbage method. If you're doing it any other way than 2 buckets, you're just simply doing it wrong. So there, and then later on I will take those and I will dump them individually into the trash can, making sure that I do not touch the rim of the garbage can with the bucket, because then we'd have to throw the bucket away, and we don't want to have to do that. So, well, I think that's all the time we have for on Obsessive Compulsive Detail Shop. Maybe next time I'll have a guest, or we'll be able to clean this floor mat properly, and we won't have to deal with damaged parts. We just can't have that. So I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.